Hello again, moist second graders. Now it's time to look at our third unit for the year. Remember, we'll have 8 units this year, and in each unit, we'll have a different kind of performance test. Now, let's look at the theme and conceptual questions for Unit 3. The title of Unit 3 is Secrets of the Dark. You are a writer for National Geographic. You write interesting articles for people to read. You will read to do research for an article. As a researcher, you know that it is important to fact-check your research. First, you will read several sources of information. Next, you will think carefully about the information in those articles. You must decide what information can be trusted and how the information can be used. Last, you will use the information that you read to write an article. Now, let's think about the theme. In this theme, you are a writer. You write for National Geographic. National Geographic makes magazines and books with interesting articles. You will have to read to do research for your article. First, you're going to read several sources of information. They may be websites, books, or papers given to you by your teachers. But after you read, you will have to think carefully about the information in those articles. Some of the information might not be trustworthy. Last, you will have to write an article. So, you will read several sources of information and think about that information. You have to decide what information can be trusted and write an article. That's because you're a writer for National Geographic who writes interesting articles. Now let's think about the conceptual questions. Here are the conceptual questions. Let's answer them together. The first question is, what information can be trusted? Well, we can trust information from well-known newspapers. We can trust information that researchers report in journals. But sometimes we can't trust these things. So I think this is difficult to answer. The second question is, how can we decide what information is useful? I think that's an even more difficult question. I think that information is useful if it helps us to understand something or to decide something. That's my answer. I think that information is useful if it helps us to understand something or if it helps us to decide something. The last question is, what problems can make verifying information, fact-checking, difficult? So to verify information means to make sure that it's true. This one's a difficult question. I think it is difficult to verify information because... Why do you think it's difficult to verify information? Please write your answer in Manabox. I'm sure that you know that Classy is experiencing troubles right now, but we have made chat rooms for you in Manabox. So please write your answer to number 3 in Manabox.